So, thanks everybody for joining. Thank you for taking the time. As usual, we shall have 25 minutes or so of our meditation. I'll sound a bell to start the meditation, and I'll sound a bell at the end when we're finished. So thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time. Whether you're joining us on Instagram or Facebook or Zoom or YouTube or the live or the recording, whatever time this meets you, welcome. So when you're ready, we'll just get ourselves into a comfortable seated position, if that works best for you. You can also do this meditation whilst lying down. If you're seated, just adjusting yourself now so that you're in that upright and attentive position. So the back is straight and supported. And when you're ready, we can just close the eyes. So welcome and thank you for taking the time to be here for yourself, most importantly. Thank you for taking the time to join me. I appreciate your time. And I thank you for taking the time for being here with others who have also chosen to take this moment to sit and be with a community of people who are all just looking for an opportunity to breathe, to slow down, to step away from the difficult, crazy stuff that we see in the world and realize that there's always shelter with ourselves. Even if we don't have the capacity to find shelter with others, we hold the shelter always open for ourselves. So taking a moment to just move to the breath and just finding the point of the breath for you, the anchor breath, the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the mouth, or the rise and fall of the belly, whichever feels right for you, just noticing the breath for a moment. Maybe now just moving to the point of some deep inhales. We'll do a 5 to 8 breathing session today. So if you haven't joined us before, it's a 5 seconds. I'll count you on the inhale. Then you hold your breath for 2 seconds, and then we count down slowly on the exhale, 8 seconds. The key really here is that the exhale is slower, slightly more prolonged than the inhale. So when you're ready, just taking in your first deep inhale. Deep inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2. Now exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow the breath to return to normal again. Now we'll move to our next deep inhale. So inhaling deeply, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 1, 2. Exhale slowly, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready again. Take a deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 1, 2. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, just one more deep inhale. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding 1, 2. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. So as we sit and we move into this meditation, moving to always cultivate this sense of being. And being is quite a different way to our normal operation of doing. Normal life is often seen in a binary way. It's either one camp or the other camp. You must join a camp, you must take a side. You must be this type of person versus that type of person. And then always doing what you think is right in this camp and looking at the people in the other camp, simply believing they're wrong. Being is balance. It's being able to sit in the middle on the seesaw of life, always just trying to find the balance. Never easy and in constant pursuit. Capacity to be. So just bringing our attention and our awareness to the top of the head. Just noticing what's here as we arrive at the top of the head, down to the forehead. Just sensing what's here as you bring our attention, your awareness here. Some tightness or tension or unease. How does it feel? Forehead, down to the eyebrows. Are we holding here? Do we have a capacity to let go a little? What's here in this moment? Each time we bring our attention or our awareness to a part of the body or the breath, we bring, or we try to bring, as best we can, a beginner's mind, exploring things again for the first time. So what's here? Maybe now just bringing a softening to the eyebrows or the forehead. So we bring in the breath and breathe in the life and energy. And we breathe out a softening, a letting go, a letting go. Again, breathing in the life and the energy. Breathing out, softening, letting go, letting go. Just allowing the forehead, the eyebrows to soften. Now bringing the attention, the awareness to the eyes. Just maybe noticing how the eyes are closed. Just letting them rest closed. No forcing, no holding. It's the softening of the eyes. So much of our communication comes from the eyes. And now we often have to cover the face, so the eyes speak from the soul. So maybe seeing the light flicker from behind the eyes, the eyelids. Just bringing a felt sense of a smile here to the eyes. We can smile from the eyes. We can show other people compassion through our eyes. Now bringing the attention and awareness down to the jaw. Just resting two muscles on either side of the jaw. Powerful and strong muscles. We often pay little heed to. Just noticing what's here when you rest here. An area too where we often find holding, tightness. What's here for you now as you rest your awareness on the jaw, these two muscles. Sensing in to see if you have a capacity to let them go a little. May need to give a little bit of movement here to release them a bit, but just seeing, can you soften these two muscles? And moving into the mouth. Taking the tongue and just placing it at the upper palate, holding it there. And at the same time, lifting the sides of the mouth to a smile. Even if at this moment you don't feel emotionally connected to the smile, you just follow the mechanical movements of the smile. This movement just helps the body move to the parasympathetic state. It's the rest and recovery state within the nervous system. We know from neuroscience that the anatomy of the body will make these changes. So just this simple act of the tongue on the top of the mouth, raising of the sides of the mouth into a smile, just send the connection to the nervous system that this now, here, in this moment, everything is as it should be. Everything right now in this moment is okay. Now resting the tongue back into the back of the mouth. Nothing more for it to do. Now moving the awareness from the mouth down to the neck. Taking this moment just to give some slight adjustments to the neck if needed. Slight movements left and right or up and down. Down to the shoulders. Another part of the body that can hold so much throughout the day or the week, a month or a lifetime. What's here? How does the weight feel on the shoulders? Tightness or tension? And just bringing the awareness to the left shoulder. Just noticing the left shoulder, just sitting here and bringing your attention to the left shoulder. Some tightness or tension, discomfort, move towards it. Maybe moving towards it and just bringing the capacity of the breath to just bring the inhale in and the exhale to bring a softening here. Ice to water softening. Remembering the mind will always wander as we work through our guidance. And as a meditator, our practice is to simply build an awareness to notice this mind as it wanders. And then bringing it back to our point of attention and awareness. The noticing can happen 10 times or 100 times. The better we become, the more we notice. So reaching out the hand and bringing the mind back to the point of attention and awareness, the left shoulder and any discomfort that sits here within. Now moving across to the right shoulder. Here on this right shoulder, just noticing what's here. Tightness or tension or holding. Once again, moving towards that. bringing the breath here to assist the inhale, bringing the oxygen, the life force, the prana, the energy. The exhale, the softening, the letting go, softening, letting go. Once again, bringing the breath in. On the exhale, the softening and the letting go. Now maybe bringing the awareness into the upper back, including the shoulders, just bringing the upper back and the shoulders, that whole area into your awareness. Noticing how it feels, what's here. Maybe just bringing some slight adjustment to the posture at this moment. Just sensing in to what's here, noticing tightness in the back or the shoulder area. Adjusting the spine a little. Noticing any points of tightness or tension and just moving to there. Bring our attention to it. We can often soften it a little. Now moving down, back down to the torso. Resting here at the lower back. Noticing what's here in the lower back. Tightness or tension or unease. Remembering again as we cultivate the heart of the being mode, it's the simple awareness of noticing. Being present to feelings in the body as they arrive. Not being caught up in the head or the mind, but being present in the body. Somebody remarked the other day that they only really noticed that they actually had a body when they started to do the body scan and be mindful, because the head is just always commanding our attention. So what's here in the lower torso and the lower back as you bring your attention, your awareness to this point? Just bringing some life and energy here through the breath, bringing the inhale, life and energy and prana, bringing the inhale and the energy to the lower back. Breathing out, to letting go, softening, softening, letting go, letting go, letting go. Now moving to the stomach, the belly, the abdomen. Many people believe this to be the second brain, the root of wisdom, instinct. Often in life we used to follow our instinct, and then at some point we decided that we should always follow the busy mind. So resting your awareness here in this center of knowledge, wisdom, instinct. What's here? A wise Zen monk asked me one day to think of all the times in my life when my instinct in my stomach led me to a path and I followed it. How well did it turn out? I realized, always quite well. He then asked me, how well did it turn out when you chose to ignore your instinct, your gut instinct, and you followed the voice in your head? I laughed and realized, not so well. If we pay more heed to our gut instinct, life can somehow start to be a little bit easier to navigate. So bringing the attention and the awareness back to the body, just noticing the body as it sits here or lies here, contact points on the floor, the feet, the legs, the buttocks, the back, and the head. Just taking in a breath, breathing out slowly. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So namaste. I wish you well in the day ahead. Thank you for taking the time to come and sit on this